Touch the driver's seat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Toronto Thunderbirds. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have... Two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. He was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And his guys Eagles have taken a first-quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now some movement before the snap. And we hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now back to throw. Pass to Henry is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now this time he'll look to throw. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Sanders Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
Well, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll power his way up near the 25. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his target, Fuller. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
10 at the 39-yard.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now a carry for Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
4 yards. First down.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second down and 3. They'll run with Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Frank Clark there on
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He may try and run for this. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
21 yards. First down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Sneak, it's Hurts, and he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in, and the Eagles are back within a score.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. Some really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Barkley on the carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run with Barkley. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
37 yards. And an Eagle.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run. It's Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now Sanders.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. Willie Gay on the tackle. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. On the run, it's Barkley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on third and 1. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Hurts. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first down, Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Doing something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept. The penalty and move forward. This is Barkley. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go to Barkley again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it is caught. Well, how about that one? He wielded it one-handed for a touchdown.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30, up to the 33.
10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
To number 89.
Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Stays on his feet. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Tackle made by Miles Jack. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get a score closer. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
The score, Thunderbirds 28, Eagles 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw here. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, Barkley. Well, he He's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
That's good.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 31 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. It's Barkley on the counter. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Thunderbirds 28, Eagles 17.
Here's Sanders. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Chris Jones on the stop.
A gain of 2.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And it'll move the chains.
An Eagle 1st down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man on the out route. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 28. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They begin with a run by Barkley, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Barkley.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Taylor brings it in over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. A first down carry for Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Davis Brown on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll run with Barkley. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
And that's caught inside the 35. Hurts. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of
give him 30 yards there.
Philadelphia.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll turn to Sanders. They try to run it here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Right side, Hiller's got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
The ball carrier.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
Let's see what they do here. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
23.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the home team here, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.